Chain back, come and get your chain, Jack Doherty. Chain back, come and get your... You're scared. What's the word, YouTubians? Man, how we feeling tonight, gang? Welcome to another stream with your guy, Gemini by Law, dropping straight gems, not just flapping my jaws. But look, man, upon entry, I need you to double sub for me right now. And that means subscribe, hit the notifications if you're new around here, man. And also, I need you to like the video too, because it's free to do. Listen, man. Get your chain back. Come and get your chain, Jack Doherty. Bro, before we get to this video, bro, we about to get to the dark truth about Diddy and Meek Mill's relationship. Shout out to Trap LaRosse coming with them bangers, man. He always got to fire a joint. This joint, I'm assuming this joint about to tell the deep, dark truth, like it's called. The dark truth. The dark truth. Like, dark. I hope excuse me, hope we're not going to hear about no deep, dark corners and dark holes Diddy been in. All right, listen. Anyway, pause. That's pause. But look, real quick, let's get to this Jack Doherty situation before we get to this Trap LaRosse video on Diddy and Meek Millie, man. Look, real quick. We got to tap into this, bro. Where do I got the... Oh, here, and I got it over here. I got this ready to go. All right, look. Type in. Lil Baby just snatched Jack Doherty's $200,000 diamond chain at the club and left. Let's type in. Nigga, Lil Baby icy as hell already. Look at this. Icy as hell already. That's the Atlanta Falcons joint, right? Icy. Like, bro, you so icy. How you even taking nigga's chain? Like, look at this, bro. Look how this happened. Like, this is crazy. Like, look. He just snatched it. And I think we got another video with this too. I need the side view.
Bro, I need my chain, bro.
You got all them cameras.
I need my chain, bro. No, bro. I need that chain, dog.
I need that chain, dog. You're not getting it.
I'll call you. No.
I'll call you. The nigga just say I'll call you?
No, bro. I need it right now, dog. Bro, we're not doing... No, bro.
I'll call you.
You're not taking that, bro. What? Call the police. All right, bro. It's on camera. Like, wait. Like, what? He thinks he can take my chain and get away with this. Hilarious.
He just did it.
Hilarious. You gotta be for a YouTube video.
Get your chain back. Come and get your chain, Jack Doherty.
There's no way this is real.
I'm jacking this is for a YouTube video or something. I don't know. Only thing is that it happened in the club and it was real smooth. And then he slipped out into the car. Like, the transition from the club to the car is crazy. Like, it might be real. Get your chain back. Come and get your chain, Jack Doherty. Chain back. Come and get your chain, Jack Doherty. Hold up. I think I seen the video on another page. Let me see real quick. It might be that nigga, that Flacco nigga. I think he posted this joint. Let me see. We need the side view. We need all the angles on this. Look. Where's side? Get your chain back. Come and get your chain, Jack Doherty. Lil Baby took Jack Doherty's $200K diamond chain at the club and left. Look, Baby was already icy. But this is what he decided to do to Jack Doherty. Look. Little bro, look. Oh my God. Yo, Baby is a shiesty hood nigga, bro. This how you know he one of them. Nigga, Lil Baby is talking to him in his ear and taking his chain off with one hand. Pause. Unclipping his diamond chain and wrapping it around his finger. Gangster. Do Jack Doherty not feel this? He don't feel it. Baby nice with it. Chain back, come and get your chain, Jack Doherty. Nah, not wrapping it around his hand and putting it in his pocket. Jack Doherty smiling. Ain't nothing funny about this. If he really took your joint, ain't nothing funny.
Bro, I need my chain, bro. No, bro. I need that chain, dog. I'll call you. No.
I'll call you. Nigga said, I'll call you. Nigga, I'll hit your line later. You're not gonna hear from this nigga.
Bro, I need it right now, dog. Bro, we're not doing. No, bro, you're not taking that, bro.
Yo, it might be real. This nigga red as hell. But where his security? This can't be his security about to let Lil Baby take the chain, right? Maybe this Lil Baby security.
What? Alright, bro, it's on camera. Like, wait. Like, what? He thinks he can take my chain and get away with this?
Nah, that nigga's tomato red. It might be real.
Hilarious.
You gotta be for a YouTube video.
There's no way this is real.
Nigga, jump on the hood of the goddamn G-Wagon. Nigga better jump on the hood. Don't let that nigga get away. Yo, chain. Come and get your chain, Jack Doherty. Chain back. Come and get your chain back. Nah, alright, hold on. Do y'all remember when Jack Doherty got robbed for his chain? Look, Jack Doherty robbed for a chain. Where was it at? Somewhere in LA. I forget where at. Look, y'all remember this.
Bro, he just robbed me. They just took both my chains, bro.
Wait, say that again, bro.
Bro, he just robbed me. They just took both my chains, bro.
Both but chains, bro. I think he had a black tee on in this video too. Hold up, is he wearing a black tee here too? Yo, what? Yo, you gotta stop wearing black tees, my boy. It's not good luck for you. It's like wearing a black tee is bad luck for you, brother. At least this time your collar not all snatched up. You can tell nigga snatched his collar up in this video. Look, nigga collar all pilt up. Nigga, it's torn. Nigga tore his collar off. Trying to get that. That's wrong, bro.
Dog. James, what the?
You know, security ain't do shit.
Bro.
They had their guns.
They had their guns. Where's yours?
Where's yours?
Where's yours? Get your chain back. Come and get your chain back, Doherty.
What the?
Nah. Chill.
Get your chain back.
Come and get your chain back, Doherty.
Get your chain back.
Come and get your chain back, Doherty.
Get your chain back.
Come and get your chain back, Doherty.
Get your chain back. Come on and get your chain back. Jack Doherty. Come on and get your chain back. Blah, original chain snatcher. I want it, I take that. If you got your shit took, I'ma be the one to call Big Z. I need everything, yeah, I need it all. Stepper, I be stepping, don't need no weapon. Anyone who disrespected me, they learned they lesson. I'm reckless, but I'm precious, so I'm protected. I see goofy shit everywhere, it's detected.
What the fuck, bro?
On block, not no Tetris.
Hey.
Long. Get your
Chain back, come and get your chain back, Doherty.
Get your chain back, come on and get your chain back, Doherty. Get your chain back, come on and get your chain back, Doherty. Get your chain back, come on and get your chain back. Jack Doherty, come on and get your chain back. Blah, original chain snatcher, I want it, I take that. If you got your shit took, I'ma be the one to call Big Z. I need everything, yeah, I need it all. Stepper, I be stepping, don't need no weapon. Anyone who
Nigga took his chain without a weapon. Nigga ran that. Yo, they say they had their guns. What happened to they had their guns? I thought they had their guns, nigga. Look.
Robbed me. They just took both my. James, what the? Bro.
They had their guns.
They had their guns. They ain't had no guns. And nigga, he said he ain't had no gun, bro. You lying.
Dog. James, what the? Bro.
They had their guns.
They had their guns. No, they didn't. You lying.
Disrespected me, they learned. Get your chain back, come on and get your chain back, Doherty. Get your chain back, come on and get your chain back, Doherty. Get your chain back, come on and get your chain back, Doherty. Get your chain back, come on and get your chain back. Jack Doherty, come on and get your
chain back. Nah, Lil Baby is wildin'. Lil Baby really robbed this nigga on camera again. Get your chain back, come and get your chain, Jack Doherty. That's fucked up.
Bro, I need my chain, bro.
I need my chain, bro. It's not happening. You're not getting it. It's gone, bro.
Got him.
Bro, I need my chain, bro. No, bro, I need that chain, dog.
I need that chain, dog. Nigga, neck is red. Neck is redder than when they really snatched it.
No, bro, I need it right now, dog.
Right now, dog.
Bro, we're not doing, no, bro, you're not taking that, bro. What? All right, bro, it's on camera. Like, wait. Like, what? He thinks he can take my chain and get away with this.
He did. He did. He did. Yo, man. Yo, what's the word, gang? Let me pull chat up, bro. Is anybody in chat yet? I don't even know. I ain't pulled chat up. I've been having a good time, gang. As y'all can see, I had a pretty good day. You know what I'm saying? I had a pretty good day today. I had a pretty good day today. Yeah. Ooh, what's the word? Mary 88. How y'all feeling in the night? How y'all feeling in the night, man? I hope y'all feeling good. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. Can't complain at all. We got Mary in the building. Matt 88 said, okay. Mary said, please hit the like button. Facts, please do that. Like and subscribe for me. Mary said, aging me. Babies are goofy. Lil baby be in jail. That's so messed up. Mary, you right. That's fucked up. 88 said, it's weak in my opinion. I feel you, but get your chain back. Come in, get your chain back. It's funny though.
Hilarious.
You gotta be for a YouTube video.
There's no way this is real.
It gotta be for a YouTube video. All right, look, that was the intro to the stream. We about to get to this the dark truth about Diddy and Meek Mill's relationship, bros. Let's see what's going on, man. I really hope we don't discover Meek Mill's a body boy. I really hope we don't discover Meek Mill's a body boy. I hope we don't. But let's go, because he real close with Diddy. And you know, we just heard what Diddy like rubbed up on his nips. We just heard Diddy like man milk rubbed on the nips. So I don't know. Let's hope, you know, my nigga Meek. But shout out to the Rainbow Collision, because I rock with everybody. I love everybody. I got love for everybody of all races. I love everybody of all cultures. Everybody of whatever. I love everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga like me. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Only thing I hate is being poor. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then we fighting to get the fuck away from that. Other than that, I ain't got no hate for nobody, though. I love everybody. So shout out to them, but let's go.
Used to be the Philadelphia street rapper who beat the odds. He had served multiple prison bids and still managed to release hit records that dominated the charts. But then that embarrassing L from Drake came, followed by his label drama with Maybach Music Group. And by 2024, what was once a meteoric rise had turned into a struggle to stay relevant. But just when it seemed like things couldn't get any worse for Meek, the Diddy scandal erupted.
Singer Cassie has accused hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs of and a decade of physical abuse. The two were romantically involved for years, but
yeah, he gonna sue. I don't know. Let's see. It could be real though, because I heard Lil Baby don't like Jack Doherty. A lot of people don't like Jack Doherty though.
a lawsuit made public today, Cassie says there was a pattern of control, drug use, and
let's lock in.
Encounters.
Multiple lawsuits crashed down on the diddler, alleging everything from trafficking to domestic violence to assault. And in the midst of this legal firestorm, Rodney Jones, Diddy's former producer, who spent over a year in the music mogul's inner circle, would drop perhaps the most explosive lawsuit of all. A 73-page bombshell that turned the world of hip-hop upside down, with a damning footnote suggesting that P. Diddy actually had a relationship with the Philadelphia rapper. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought Diddy was finished? The breadcrumbs were laid.
See, I just hope that this whole video not based on Lil Rodney testimony, because I don't know if I believe that Lil Rod testimony.
Out, and internet detectives wasted no time connecting them directly to Meek's doorstep. As these allegations against Diddy's multiplied like a bump on the corner of his lip, the public began scrutinizing the true nature of Meek and Diddy's relationship with fresh eyes. And as social media sleuths dug deeper, it became clear that the clues had been hiding in plain sight all along.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
So today,
it's a legendary clip that Meek Mill wish never took place. That's a legendary clip that Meek Mill wish he never took part in. Like, what was y'all doing before this was filmed? And why did Diddy have on a church lady hat?
Hiding in plain sight all along.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy.
You deserve it, Daddy.
You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
So
in the full clip, Diddy turns the camera around and you can see what he's wearing. And Diddy's wearing like a church lady sombrero type shit.
Today, we're taking a closer look into the bizarre and sus relationship between Meek Mill and Diddy to determine if they were truly just industry friends and mentor-mentee as they claimed, or perhaps if something more intimate was happening behind closed doors, and sometimes seemingly even in front of the camera.
Singer Cassandra Ventura, known as Cassie, today filing suit against ex-boyfriend Sean Combs.
P. Diddy accused of assault by producer Lil Rod. Put a big full mask.
Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in intercourse with rapper 5, that's redacted. He's a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Yo, Meek, we were playing around with that Michael Rubin shit. If you don't get a Twitter rant saying you about to get Lil Rod killed, you about to shoot up his block, blow his mama's house up. This is saying that you and Diddy were fornicating. What the?
Yo, you know Meek Mill is having a bad day now. Once this video dropped, Meek Mill whole day went to shit.
Meek! Like, I can't even imagine such debauchery and such happening to a gangster rapper like Meek.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
But when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the Puffy party. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing.
Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Oh no, Queen. You don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Because I do.
I do. Okay, Nicki. Shout out to the Queen, Nicki Minaj, too, man. You know we love Nicki over here.
You see, Sean Diddy the Diddler Combs has long positioned himself as hip-hop's ultimate gatekeeper, the kingpin who could make or break careers with a single cosign. So for young artists, getting Diddy's attention was a golden ticket to exclusive circles.
That nigga Jay been cameled up for years. Camel carting for years, bro. Face ain't never changed, just got a little older.
Tight circles, industry connections, and the kind of mentorship that no streaming revenue could buy. And for a street rapper like Meek Mill, fresh out of prison on weapons and drug charges, Diddy may have represented a bridge between the block and the boardroom. He was looking for someone to come on board and have his back, but not in the prison sense. The timing of their connection couldn't have been more perfect for Meek. For one, he was still relatively unknown outside of Philadelphia's underground scene, having
Meek Mill deserved to be famous off these flamers tapes right here. That red rum shit. That rose red in my diamond blue.
Spent years grinding through mixtapes and dealing.
I told y'all I lived in Philly for like a year and some change, right? Not Philly, but right outside of Philly. I was in Philly. Pretty much, if you might as well say Philly, yeah.
Dealing with legal troubles that could have ended his career before it truly began. His 2008 arrest on drug and gun charges had resulted in a probation sentence that would haunt him for nearly a decade, making industry connections even more crucial for legitimizing his transition from the streets to mainstream success. The two most likely crossed paths after Meek inked his deal with Rick Ross's Maybach music group in 2011. Since Diddy and Rose had been running in the same circles, this connection put Meek within the splash distance of hip-hop's billion-dollar boss. What made this relationship particularly significant was the cultural cachet that it represented. Diddy wasn't just a successful businessman, he was a symbol of black excellence in an industry that had historically exploited its artists. So for Meek, who had watched young men in the hood like himself fall victim to the streets, he narrowly escaped that fate himself. Aligning with Diddy represented the ultimate validation that he had truly made it out of the trenches. And as Meek's stock rose with Maybach Music Group, Diddy's interest in the rising star began to grow, an interest that got thicker and hardened as time went on. Likewise,
Pause. You being OD mookish on purpose.
Interest in the rising star began to grow, an interest that got thicker and hardened as
thicker and hardened. Pause, bro. Pause, man. Mookie.
Time went on. Likewise, Meek, still with the streets in his blood, but the boardroom in his sights, likely began looking at Diddy with puppy eyes like the OG who could teach him how to turn street fame into generational wealth. And they would soon start popping up together at industry events like the Live Beach Party in 2013 and the Time Warner Cable Studio After Party in February 2014. These early public appearances established a pattern that would define their relationship for years to come. Unlike typical industry networking, where artists might take a quick photo and move on, Meek and Diddy seemed to genuinely enjoy each other's company. Then in 2015, Meek would level up big time, landing one of the biggest female rap and pop stars ever, Nicki Minaj, as both his collaborator and his girlfriend. The same year that power couple started dating, that's Meek and Nicki, he would also release his sophomore album, Dreams Worth More Than Money, and him his first #1 album, as well as winning top rap album at the 2016 Billboard Music Awards. During this period, Meek continued to build his relationship with Diddy professionally, maintaining his industry connections while his career was on the rise, getting harder by the day. And while Meek and Nicki were building an image of one of music's favourite power couples, Diddy kept himself in their orbit like a proud husband sitting in the hotel cuck chair, and co-signing their movements like a proud uncle at graduation. Meek and Diddy also had hit the studio together for the track Cold Hearted off Meek's new chart-topping album, putting their mentor-mentee relationship on wax for the whole world to hear, with Meek shouting out Diddy together with the other big dogs of the rap game, Jay-Z and Baby aka Birdman. But then, in January 2017, Meek and Nicki would officially call it quits, causing one of the first major L's for the Philly rapper in the public eye. However, on the rebound, Meek's connection with Diddy only got stronger and harder, like he traded one powerful relationship for another. Diddy was helping Meek get over his heartbreak, and the two were popping up everywhere together, popping bottles in VIP, hanging out in pools, and popping out at events. To the public, popping up everywhere together, popping bottles in VIP, hanging out in pools.
The game there too, though. You ain't say nothing about the game, nigga. See, this make me not want to take no pictures if I'm in a pool with niggas. I don't want to take no pictures now.
And popping out at events. To the public eye, they were just two hustlers who had beaten the odds, one from the crack era and one from the trap era, both supporting each other.
I'm with Diddy on another level. Boom. It's your birthday. Yeah, I'm in the bitch with Diddy. He must have moved.
But what the public didn't fully understand at the time was how unusual this level of closeness was in the hip-hop and street cultures. While mentorship relationships are common, the industry typically maintains certain boundaries between established moguls and rising artists, and the fact that Diddy and Meek were spending so much personal time together and appearing at each other's private events so often suggested a bond that transcended typical business relationships. On paper, it was the perfect alliance. However, in April 2019, we would see the first piece of evidence that their bond might have been something that the streets was not ready to hear about. At Coachella that year, Meek and Diddy rolled up looking like they shared a stylist, with matching fits and all.
Yo, even the way Meek looked, like, I don't know, why do this pic look like this, bro? This is not a good picture to take. It's not even about the matching shirts. Like, the fact that we know y'all plan to wear these matching shirts is crazy, but niggas do show up with the same shit sometimes. Like, one person be wearing what you wearing or whatever the case may be. But y'all taking a picture like this and then your face looking like that is crazy.
The move that seemed harmless at the time, but would later be labelled Exhibit A in the zesty courts of public opinion. The picture of their matching outfits quickly...
I'm not trying to believe Meek is a mook. And I mean, I don't care, love to everybody, but I just don't believe that about Meek.
Made its way online and started circulating across social media. At the time, it sparked some jokes, a few side eyes, but nothing career-threatening. Just two rich dudes with the same stylist who couldn't keep their hands off each other, right? But the thing is, this wasn't just a one-off situation, and a month later, in May 2019, footage emerged from what seemed like a casual hangout at one of Diddy's properties. The video showed Meek taking a little dip in Diddy's pool, and the clip itself seemed innocent enough, until Diddy spoke.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you.
Now we know what putting in that work means for Diddy. Putting in that work can mean many things.
I love you.
Diddy's
giving him something to rub on his nips.
Word choice for Meek struck many viewers as unusual for a standard mentor-mentee relationship, or for a standard male friendship for that matter. But just like the matching fits in the photo, this footage made the rounds in the blogs, raising some eyebrows and causing relentless clowning. But it eventually disappeared into that internet graveyard where most celebrity content goes to die. But what no one knew at the time was that these seemingly innocent interactions would later come out in a much darker light.
Please have some proof and just not the lawsuit.
By the time the 2020s rolled around, Diddy was sitting on his throne, dripping dough and baby oil, playing the kingmaker in the rap industry. The bad boy mogul's parties were as legendary as ever, and if you got that invite, you truly made it to the top, and there was a lot of top. But while the mainstream media was busy gassing up Diddy's billion-dollar empire, platforms made up of the most dedicated internet sleuths like Lipstick Alley and Reddit were operating as a rumor mill, pumping out gossip that wouldn't see the light of day on Billboard until years later. These digital underground networks had been tracking patterns in celebrity behavior long before mainstream media had caught on. Users would compile...
Niggas called him a Chi-Chi man. What the... I never heard of that. Nigga, who thinks Diddy is a Chi-Chi man? That's a new one.
Photo evidence, analyze social media interactions, and connect the dots that traditional journalism either missed or chose to ignore. The speculation about Diddy's sexuality had been circulating in these spaces for years, with users pointing to everything from his party guest lists to his business relationships as potential evidence. Folks on these platforms would try to connect the dots and cook up theories about Meek and Diddy's suspect relationship. The speculation ranged from subtle hints about their sexuality to theories that Meek and Diddy were genuinely lovers in a full-blown relationship. But it wasn't just anonymous keyboard warriors running up the rumor mill. In 2022, Nicki Minaj, who had spent 3 years booed up with Meek Mill from 2015 to 2017 before sending him packing, hopped on Instagram Live with Soulja Boy, suggesting that she knew rappers in the industry were hiding their true sexualities.
Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no. We don't know about that.
Okay. Because I do.
Now, at the time, nobody knew.
Bruh, that's not indefinite saying that's about Meek Mill, though. She didn't say Meek Mill. You could allude to that because she dated the man, but if you dated the man for a while, like, I mean, I don't like when women do that. Like, you dated, I love Nicki Minaj, but you date a nigga, then you gonna come out calling him Mook afterwards. Like, you was with the nigga, you loved him.
Who she was talking about, but later people speculated.
88 said no chi Jamaican song derogatory.
That she might well have been talking about Diddy and Meek all along. People just figured that Nicki was doing what Nicki does best, stirring the pot and keeping her name popping. While all this chatter was bubbling in the digital streets though, Meek was doing business as usual with Diddy. The man was still publicly stepping out with Puffy, appearing at his events and letting him play big homie in his career, and perhaps letting him play elsewhere. If he was aware of the rumors, he showed no signs of concern. Whether this was him being oblivious to the whispers or simply
Nigga said that's Diddy taking a picture from him. That's Diddy shirtless taking these pictures.
That they would never reach the mainstream is impossible to know, but what is clear is that he made a choice to maintain his close association with Diddy that, looking back at now, might have been the biggest career L he could have possibly taken. But Meek wouldn't realize just how Diddy that looking back at
Did y'all see that? Look inside his sunglasses. Look inside his sunglasses. You can see Diddy right there. I think that's Diddy, bro, taking them pictures.
Him being a career L he could have possibly taken, but Meek wouldn't realize just how costly this mistake would be until February 2024, when the Diddler's allegations finally came to light. Now, the countdown to catastrophe began in 2024 when security footage hit the internet showing Diddy assaulting his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a hotel hallway back in 2016. Visual confirmation of allegations that she had made in a lawsuit filed earlier. After Cassie's lawsuit, the floodgates were blown wide as a cheap twink's back doors. To put things into perspective, Cassie's lawsuit didn't just open legal doors, it fundamentally shifted the cultural conversation around Diddy. For decades, he had maintained an image as a successful businessman and cultural icon, with any negative stories getting buried or dismissed as just industry gossip. But the specific detailed nature of Cassie's allegations, combined with the shocking video evidence, created a perfect storm that made previously unthinkable accusations suddenly seem credible. It provided
This right here was brutal to watch, bro. Dude, this was nasty. This made me be like, yo, Diddy a bitch ass nigga, bro. He a whole ass nigga. Like, he really beat the hell out of that girl. Then to find out he been doing this to mad women, crazy.
Template for other victims to come forward, creating a cascade effect that would ultimately overwhelm Diddy's ability to control the narrative. By the end of 2023, 3 more lawsuits had crashed down on Diddy's empire, and each packed with allegations that made jaws drop, and not in the good way. As 2024 kicked off, lawsuits against Diddy started piling up like bodies. Either kind of bodies. Multiple accusers would come forward with allegations ranging from assault to sex trafficking and racketeering. The man who claimed "Can't Nobody Hold Me Down" had allegedly been holding several men and women down and was now drowning in legal paperwork. And this situation would be hard to get a handle on like a leaky bottle of baby oil. But outside of Cassie's lawsuit, there would be another that garnered a lot of attention from the public. That's when Diddy's former producer Lil Rod, real name Rodney Jones, who'd spent over a year in the mogul's tight circle producing tracks for his latest album, went fully nuclear, filing a 73-page lawsuit that overshadowed all of the previous allegations. The suit detailed disturbing behavior, including allegations of drugging drinks, coordinating, recording encounters without consent, and running what amounted to a criminal enterprise disguised as a music empire. During these late-night recording sessions, Diddy and Lil Rod had allegedly created some absolutely disgusting recordings, and that's just the music they made together. But while the main text discussed activities allegedly coordinated by Diddy, it also had a footnote buried on page 13 that would set social media on fire. A footnote described a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj allegedly having sexual relations with Diddy. There was no direct name.
Do y'all believe Little Rod though? Pause on the name, bro. But do y'all believe this Little Rod dude? I don't believe him, bro. I don't believe a word he's saying. None of the court cases involve any of his allegations, bro. None of the court cases, well, I ain't gonna lie. Some of them do overlap. Some of his allegations do overlap with some of the court stuff, but none of them use him as a witness. None of them use his statement as a, like, in the court cases. Nothing. Like, that means the courts don't really believe this nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. He was there. He was around for sure. He was for sure around. You know what I mean? When this was going down, so.
No explicit accusation, but it really didn't take much for the internet to connect the dots and figure the description might well have been a flashing neon sign pointing at Meek Mill. Within hours, old trails of Meek and Diddy's bromance would surface online. That daddy comment in the pool, those matching outfits, the constant appearances together. But this time, it wouldn't be seen as two friends being overly close. It was now seen through a different and greasy lens. With people joking about Diddy being the dominant in their alleged relationship, even Nicki's 2020 comment about undercover brothers in the industry resurfaced and went viral again, with fans claiming she'd been trying to warn everyone all along, and eagerly waiting to see if Nicki would spill the tea. Now, Nicki's comment carried extra weight because of her unique position on the situation. As Meek's ex-girlfriend who had been intimately involved in his life during the climax of his relationship with Diddy, she would have insider knowledge about the dynamics that the public never saw. Meek would try to defend himself almost immediately after the allegations surfaced. What followed was a series of tweets seemingly designed to affirm his straightness, posts that
Hey, we gotta read these tweets, bro. I'm from Philly. I don't do the white or freaky Molly. Nobody won't even offer me that because I'm that heavy. No man or what would ever approach me about YAG activity. And the people who place don't get flipped woke up seeing this on every blog like they know I'm coming, LOL.
And surfaced. What followed was
every black blog site enhanced that post to make me seem YAG. I change laws for our people. I donate millions. They are designed to destroy the image of black leaders. He a black leader. It took work with me. It can't work with me though. You gotta really kill me and I still will get bigger after death. This God, not me.
Was a series of tweets seemingly designed to affirm his straightness, posts that ironically came across as desperate rather than convincing. In one tweet, Meek would brag about having sex twice a day when he had a woman.
Nah. This tweet was ridiculous. When I got a girl around me, I'm effing her twice a day. Ask some of your favorites. Don't control me, but it's like a high. Sex don't control me, but it's like a high. One love to the YAG people, but that juicy box do it for me. Me. I done ran red lights to get to that feeling. Y'all weird on here like devils. This nigga make box sound like a drug.
Woman around, he would follow that up claiming he was gangster, and then threatened to trash anyone who played with his manhood. Anyone but Diddy, I guess. But these attempts at damage control fell flat. The internet turned into a digital firing squad with Meek as the target. Fans cooked up AI-generated tracks with Meek's voice spitting bars about his alleged activities with Diddy.
Dream chasers. I hope they forgive me for what I did with Diddy. Real street.
Nah, chill. YouTube, this is a joke. This is clearly not Meek Mill saying this.
As the target. Fans cooked up AI-generated tracks with Meek's voice spitting bars about his alleged activities with Diddy.
Dream chasers. I hope they forgive me for what I did with Diddy. Real street forever. The king of Philly. Cartwright saw.
Memes flooded every social platform, with users getting increasingly creative in their mockery. One
forgive me for what I did with Diddy.
Particularly viral meme made Meek and Diddy into a movie poster parody.
Crazy, she crazy.
Titled Diddy Diddy Bang Bang, playing off the classic film Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, a much more explicit implication, and another describing Meek and Diddy as booty brothers. Meek's bad boy dreams were quickly turning into nightmares, and his comments section became a battlefield that he just couldn't win, with fans relentlessly trolling him using Diddy-themed wordplay and taunting him to keep tweeting if you're gay. But perhaps the most sad... bit rich coming from most of his time shirtless with his attractive brother, but okay. By May, Meek had had enough. He would make what he thought was a smart move, unfollowing Diddy on Instagram, but it backfired completely. This apparent attempt to distance himself was actually seen as an admission of guilt, triggering another wave of mockery. And with that, the celebrity pylon only intensified. Again, like a Diddy party after intensified. Again, like a Diddy party after the Tusi arrives. Soulja Boy, who had a completely unrelated beef with Meek, straight for the jugular with a tweet that had the internet in shambles. The timing was perfect, or perfectly terrible for Meek. Here he was.
Bro, didn't Diddy bop you in the bop? Bro, Soulja Boy be wildin'.
Trying to distance himself from Diddy, and Soulja Boy just reminded everyone exactly why. A few days later, he would also go on Instagram Live to apologize for some other drama with Metro Boomin, but somehow managed to circle back to Meek.
And Meek Mill, mind your business. Ain't Diddy playing in your booty hole?
Sheesh.
Huh? You and your ass. Why you on my tweet around the Maybach chunks?
But while Meek was busy defending himself from Twitter trolls, he also had to deal with getting clowned by his longtime arch nemesis.
Academics. Academics.
See, if there's one person in the public eye who's been on Meek's helmet, apart from Diddy, it's DJ Academics. The media personality and streamer had been beefing with Meek for years, with their feud dating all the way back to 2017 over Academics supposedly not promoting Meek's album properly. By 2020, Meek was publicly trying to cancel Academics, even threatening to put a hit on him. When somebody who gets hit by men is threatening to send hitmen, you know you're in trouble. This was a threat serious enough that Academics reportedly contacted the police in response.
Just remember that Meek Mill is nothing but a hypocrite. And again, yo, I don't know if you have issues.
Act called the boys. He said, so serious that Act police contacted the police.
This was a threat serious enough that Academics reportedly contacted the police in response.
Just remember that Meek Mill is nothing but a hypocrite. And again, yo, I don't know if you have issues with 6ix9ine. You clearly do. You don't want to address him. You got issues with Nicki's man. You don't want to address him. You got issues with Nicki. You don't want to address that. Cool, I get it. Act is supposed to be the dude who, like, yo, you could just get everything off on. Cool, I'm just trying to tell you that, bro, like, I'm just not into being bullied. So if you got like some tough that you have to do, keep it that way. Just stop snitching on yourself. Stop telling the world you're greenlighting people and just do what you have to do. Because right now, like, when you say greenlighting, I send that to the police. I'm gonna be honest with you.
When you say greenlighting, I send that to the police. Nigga, Act wasn't playing, nigga. He said, I'm a civilian, nigga. I'm on the sidewalk for this one. This was in the beginning. Now that nigga Act wanna box that nigga. Act let his nuts drop on that nigga Meek Mill. Hopefully, all that is in the video.
Oh, yo, are you greenlit?
So, when the Diddy Meek allegations hit in 2024, Big Academic saw an opportunity that he could not pass up. Within hours of Lil Rod's lawsuit hitting the internet, he was live on Twitch, going through the entire 73-page indictment page by page. And when he reached the footnote describing a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, Academics immediately stopped scrolling and connected the dots to Meek, with his audience gobbling it up, like a complimentary buffet tray during a Freak-Off's halftime.
Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in intercourse with rapper. 5, that's redacted. Look. 5, he's a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj.
Damn.
Yo, Meek.
Damn. Then when that hit, bro, Meek Mill, you know that nigga Meek Mill was mad for a week, bro. Dude, I just don't know if it's true, bro. Like, it could be. I don't want to be in denial about the shit, but it could be true, but it just seemed like it's not.
We were playing around with that Michael Rubin shit. If you don't, you've been tweeting about everything on planet Earth. If you don't get a Twitter rant saying you about to get Lil Rod killed, you about to shoot up his block, blow his mama's house up, this saying that you and Diddy were fornicating. What the Meek?
Nah.
Act went full prosecutor mode. He would roast Meek for tweeting about everything under the sun, except these allegations about him and Diddy being freaky.
Yo, Meek, now ain't the time to be talking about switches on the street. They want to know if you're a that. We ain't talking about switches on guns. Are you a switch hit? That's all we want to know.
But he wasn't satisfied with just discussing the lawsuit. He would go on to dig up tweets with every interaction between Meek and Diddy that suddenly looked suspicious as hell.
Why y'all saying look up the pool video? What happened in the pool? Oh, him belly flopping? Meek Mill pool. Oh, the fries on the lap? Nah, that was epic. That was epic. The fries on the lap.
Nah, the fries on the lap was an epic Meek Mill situation. That was an epic Meek Mill. Just what? But Mary said, "Body boy
was crazy."
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work.
Body boy.
Matching fits. What are you talking about? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This is kind of like a daddy pose. Like, daddy, you feel me?
The stream racked up millions of views on Twitch and over 400k on YouTube, with clips spreading across social media faster than a freak-off rash, and what started as a footnote was now a full-blown hip-hop conspiracy theory with Academics as the lead investigator. And now, this is where things get really intense. Meek would warn Academics to stop mentioning his name, making vague threats.
Academics, didn't I tell you stop playing with me and my name? Stop playing with my name? I know what I'ma do when I actually see you. It's gonna have a combination to it though.
About what would happen when they crossed paths in person, posts that only made him appear more unhinged. But Academics would flip.
That shit got 32 million views. Look, Meek's tweet got 32 million views. I've been looking at the views on the tweets the whole time I've been reacting to this video. Nowhere near this shit that these other tweets get.
what would happen when they crossed paths in person, posts that only made him appear more unhinged. But academics would flip Meek's aggression.
3.4 million views. Like, bro, Meek Mill tweet, that last tweet went viral.
Back on him quicker than Diddy flipping over Meek at a freak-off, suggesting that Meek was only angry before the speculation about his sexuality hit too close to home. What followed was an intense battle between the two on social media. Academics called Meek washed up, and the two would continue to throw insults at each other. By March, Academics was claiming that called by Meek himself, who ironically built his brand on anti-snitching anthems.
Meek Mill really had police show up to my house while I was streaming to 30K people last night. Right after the claim he called the governor to tell him about how many murderers I'm responsible for. Nasty, nasty work.
Later that month, Meek had apparently had enough and would block Academics on X. On the flip side, Academics would declare victory instantly, boasting that he'd out-tweeted the infamous Twitter fingers himself. The internet would diss Meek for taking an L from a media personality and streamer, and the streets really weren't feeling this look. But while Meek would stop Academics' trolling with the block button, what he couldn't block out were the millions of people who would go on to taunt him about being Diddy's booty call over the next months. Now, between February and September 2024, Meek caught occasional breaks from the relentless mockery, but each new development in Diddy's legal saga brought fresh waves of clowning. When federal agents raided Diddy's mansions in March, uncovering an enormous cache of baby oil, Slippery Meek would be the butt of the memes. And when an alleged Diddy freak-off participants list hit the internet, Meek was specifically named as a VIP. And when feds snatched up Diddy on trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in charges in September, anybody who had ever breathed Diddy's musty air was under renewed scrutiny, especially Meek, who found himself right back in the digital crosshairs. All the evidence pointing to his alleged relationship with Diddy would make the rounds again, with people clowning him for allegedly getting his cheeks clapped by the diddler. This time, Meek would hit back with the oldest play in the self-defense handbook, blame it all on a conspiracy. He posted his notifications feed like it was evidence at a trial, claiming that bots were running a coordinated hit job on powerful figures like himself. And now whoever they is supposed to be, Meek left that to our imagination. By September the 24th, Meek would go full Alex Jones, offering $100 grand in cash money to anyone who could prove how his name got tangled up in Diddy's legal nightmare. This desperate move only made him look worse and gave celebrities fresh ammunition to mock him. For one, 50 Cent, who's been going at Diddy's neck for months over the allegations, immediately capitalized on the situation. 50 would post an AI-generated video showing Meek and Diddy in wigs, essentially laughing at Meek for trying to pay his way out of a situation that his own public behavior created. Even lesser-known personalities started getting their shots in too. Actor Julio McCullum jumped on the bandwagon, responding to Meek's $100,000 tweet with the viral picture of him and Diddy twinning. At this point, the pattern was clear. The more Meek tried to deny, the more evidence of his seemingly bizarre relationship with Diddy kept.
I want to hire an investigative team, $100K cash, to find out every specific detail involving Meek Mill name to Diddy case. I also want them to look at who is powering the media involving Meek. Anything to do with Buddy. Something not right.
Surfacing on November 19th, footage from Meek's 27th birthday party in
Yo, Meek Mill act like he's slow. Like, Meek Mill might really be one of them niggas who was in the hood slow. Like, you know how it's some slow niggas in the hood who can't think for shit? But, like, he just rap good. He rap good, so he made it out the hood off his rapping ability, but he's still that same slow nigga who never really had much sense. So, like, he just slow. Like, he don't know that there's a whole lawsuit of a nigga alleging this shit, and that's why people saying it.
2014, hosted by none other than...
Like, I'll take the $100K cash. Nigga, it's a lawsuit. I'll bring you the lawsuit paperwork.
The diddler himself hit the Daily Mail. The Daily Mail revealed that Diddy had rented the Parisian Paris for $25,000 to throw an extravagant party for Meek, with masked dancers, lingerie-clad women, and many... On November 19th, Meek's $100,000 tweet with the viral picture of him and Diddy twinning. At this point, the pattern was clear. The more Meek tried to deny, the more evidence of his seemingly bizarre relationship with Diddy kept surfacing. On November 19th, footage from Meek's 27th birthday party in 2014, hosted by none other than the diddler himself, hit the Daily Mail. The Daily Mail revealed that Diddy had rented the Parisian Paris for $25,000 to throw an extravagant party for Meek, with masked dancers...
This is 2014. This is a long time ago. The day-long party held at May 3rd, 2014, cost Diddy a whopping $25,000.
The Parisian Paris for $25,000 to throw an extravagant party for Meek, with masked dancers.
Bro, this is what Diddy was wearing when he was Whack 100 in, when he was getting his Whack 100 on. Remember, the dude, what's his name, Punisher? The Punisher dude did an interview with Cam and said Diddy was wearing a masquerade mask covering his face while he was getting his Whack 100 on in the corner. Remember that? Do y'all need me to play that video? One in the chat if you want to see the video where Punisher said that Diddy was wearing a masquerade mask while he was getting his whack 100 on in the corner, whacking it with the, what is it? What's that lube called? Jetroglide or something? Astroglide?
Lingerie-clad women, and men eating sushi off naked models. The property manager described the double fish buffet celebration as disgusting, claiming that there was cocaine like powdered sugar everywhere, along with used blood on the bedding and lubricant on the dressers and marble floors. Now, for the record, marble floors are very porous. You don't want to be pouring baby oil on those. These weren't exactly the kind of party details you'd want attached to your name when you're trying to shake off rumors of your relationship with Diddy. Like all the other allegations, Meek would deny these too, but at this point he knew the damage to his reputation was beyond repair, so his only move left was to completely denounce any ties with Diddy, and that's exactly what he did. In a video that quickly went viral, Meek would shut down any connection that linked him with Diddy.
Yo, Sal, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know how we playing out this.
Let's go. Bro.
Hold up. Real quick.
Was shortly after.
Okay, well, at one point, the veil.
Shout out to the GOAT, DJ Vlad. Real quick, it's not going to be long. We getting right back to the video.
Okay, well, at one point, the veil came off.
He was wearing a veil, bro. He was wearing a masquerade mask with the veil. And the nigga took it off and put a fitted. Look.
Yeah. And it was shortly after me seeing the TV, right? So I don't know if this is for certain, but
what he talking about is, you know how when you rent out a hotel, when you get a hotel, you book a hotel, right? When you go upstairs and turn the TV on, in certain hotels, it'll say your name. It'll say, welcome, such and such and such. For me, it'll say, welcome, Lawrence, to your hotel. Boom, hope you enjoy, have a great stay. Boom, 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 a little welcome message. This nigga peeped on the TV because they had this nigga waiting 2-3 hours. He turned the TV on, and when he turned the TV on, it said, welcome, Sean Combs to such and such suite. So that's how he found out it was Diddy.
It's already a year or something, and the TV's on. I never say I know. Like, I just played a role. I'm still...
Diddy didn't, like, he didn't know that this was Diddy till he saw it on the TV. Diddy name. That's how he knew Diddy was the one getting his whack 100 on in the corner.
Calling her Janet. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I guess they figured it out and it switched from a veil to a baseball cap.
So he would just wear like a Yankee fitted?
Yeah, butt nugget.
And that's it?
Yeah.
No Tim's on, nothing?
I ain't, bro. First of all, I'm trying not to look below the shoulders.
I got
so
you.
I definitely ain't seeing what's on his feet.
Okay. I'm playing with you.
Bro, Diddy in the corner like this. Diddy in the corner like this with the Astro block. With the Yankee fitted though. Diddy in the corner getting his whack 100 on. Getting his whack 100 on. With the Astro glide. Going crazy.
All right, so now you got Diddy in a Yankees hat in the corner with his face showing.
Yeah.
And now you're realizing that you're sleeping with Cassie in front of him.
Yeah.
At least that nigga was repping. At least that nigga was repping his city, man. Call that nigga Diddy nasty, but at least he was repping his city, though. You know what I'm saying? He was getting his whack 100 on. He all the way from the West Coast getting his whack 100 on, repping the city, though.
And then at one...
Like, come on, let's get back to the video. Shout out to the GOAT Vlad and Punisher.
Like, you know, Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life.
Yeah. What?
Completely denounce any ties with Diddy, and that's exactly of your relationship with Diddy. Like all the other allegations, Meek would deny these too, but at this point he knew the damage to his reputation was beyond repair, so his only move left was to completely denounce any ties with Diddy, and that's exactly what he did. In a video that quickly went viral, Meek would shut down any connection that...
Bro, if Diddy was really your homie and it was nothing weird going on, you would never denounce your homie because the public telling you to. Like, that's weird, bro. You ride with your homie till the wheels fall off, no matter what people saying about your homie. Like, nigga, you be like, nigga, that's my homie, nigga. We ride, we rocking.
Linked him with Diddy.
Yo, Sal, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know how we playing out this. Let's go.
Real life.
No Diddy gang, Meek Mill in.
That was weak, bro. No Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life, bro. That was weird. That was weird. Yo, I think I stopped really supporting Meek after this. I still support him. I'm still supporting Meek in my spirit, but bro, I was supporting Meek even up with the allegations and all. I'm like, yo, listen, Meek Mill, whatever, man. At least he's standing strong. He is who he is. You know what I'm saying? He rocking out. When that nigga said no Diddy gang, I'm like, yo, bro, we saw you with this nigga every day when he was free. When he was free, you was up under this nigga all the time. Now he locked up going through some hard times. Niggas making jokes. It's no Diddy gang. You a weird ass nigga, bro.
Real life, don't ever disrespect me, you heard?
that Meek, yeah.
Weak, bro.
Yeah, y'all already know how we playing out this real life.
Real life.
You know Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life.
That make me really think you Diddy gang. That make me really think he was using your baby batter to lotion and moisturize his chest area, specifically the nips.
Like, don't ever disrespect me, you heard?
that Meek, yeah, Meek.
Seemingly ignoring the fact that just a few years earlier, he was calling Diddy his mentor, featuring him in videos and jumping in his swimming pool while Diddy called him daddy. For a rapper who'd built his brand on keeping it real, most people saw these seemingly desperate attempts to rewrite history as authentic as a $3 bill. Even Whack 100 and Loose Cannon couldn't help mocking how Meek wanted to suddenly backtrack after all the evidence had surfaced.
Meek Mill clowning now. Meek Mill hollering no Diddy gang now.
Yeah, but he can't really say that when the landlord came out and said that after you left Meek Mills, it was blood and dookie all over the sheets and stuff.
Loose can't be lying though. One thing we know, that nigga Loose be lying. They saying he got poked up. If y'all want to tap into the news of Loose getting poked up, let me know and we can. But we ain't talk about him in a minute, but we could.
After Diddy ran through you.
If he got poked up, well wishes. I hope he get better though, for sure, for sure.
He said blood and dookie.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Meek, dookie.
After years of studio sessions, VIP lounges, and matching outfits with his daddy Diddy, Meek suddenly wanted the world to believe that they were barely acquaintances.
No, he was Diddy daddy. He's the top. Allegedly. But Diddy was calling him daddy.
But was he really just another industry acquaintance in Diddy's extensive network? Or was he something more? The truth is, we might never know for certain what really went down between Meek and Diddy, but hip-hop has always been a genre built on perception, and in that unforgiving court, the streets have already rendered their verdict.
I don't like this, bro. This is one of them 1090 Jake videos. Shout out to Trap LaRosse, bro. I like Trap LaRosse, and I fuck with his work. But this like one of them 1090 Jake videos where he don't give you no paperwork. He just call a nigga a snitch. Bro, you ain't come with no proof in this video. All you did was show us everything we already saw. Everything we already know. We've seen all of this on the internet. Like, shout out to you. Cool video. It was cool to stream and react to. Hope everybody enjoyed it. But you ain't give us no new facts, nigga. We ain't get not one new fact out of this video. What I said coming into this video, I said, I hope it's not just a little ride shit and the internet shit that we already know. Hopefully he come with some paperwork or some real shit. This nigga just basically did a 1090 Jake. Call a nigga a rat with a goddamn newspaper. Not no black and white statement of him snitching. This shit weak. Shout out to Trap though. I fuck with Trap though. But out of all his videos he ever did, I ain't gonna lie, this is probably one of the weakest ones.
Meek's carefully crafted street image has been permanently tarnished by his association with Diddy, a stain that no amount of blotting, damage control, or conspiracy.
Like, how you gonna name it The Dark Truth about Diddy and Meek and not tell us the dark truth? You just showed us everything we know already on the internet. The title was for sure clickbaity. You ain't tell us no dark truth.
Theories has managed to wash away. That Diddy's Boy label follows him to this day when he least expects it, and the internet's permanent memory and hip-hop's love for legendary scandals and its deep-rooted homophobia means that this shadow will likely hang over Meek's head for years to come, which just goes to show you that you can beat cases, survive beefs, and overcome industry obstacles, but you can't outrun your bad choices.
Nigga, Meek should sue this nigga damn near. Nah, I mean, I say that. Shout out to Trap. I don't wish no negativity on you at all. But bro, this video is just all internet slander. This video is literally all of the internet slander that's been happening. Everything that niggas done said about Diddy, all the comments they said, all the clips that could be taken out of context, everything. You just put it all in one video and narrated it. This is not like the BMF shit where there's a court case and you done looked it up and found the proof. There's no proof in this video. Like I said, there was, like, if YouTube was to ask, was this video informational? Like, did you learn anything from this video? It would be a no. But shout out to Trap though. Shout out to Trap though.
You associate with.
I guess that's what it's come to. Don't level, nigga. You should have put this on your second channel or something. Don't level down to like making shit videos just to put videos out, gang. Don't do that, cause right now you got a great, you known for something great, and I don't want you to fuck that up, cause that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. All right, we got right here. Free lick or free kill. STL man killed a man trying to rob him for his SRT on camera. Man, shout out to the family. We gonna react to the family video in a minute. Let's tap in.
Family feuds, but
he was calling somebody, let them know like I done fucked up. Yeah. Damn.
I don't know what but he busted right through that median, like.
Yeah, could have been.
Because if I had a
motherfucker behind me with a gun,
I'm gonna jump the median.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the other gun at? No, he's next to him. He's in the passenger.
In the passenger side.
Yeah, he's done. He said it himself. He said, dude's dead.
A man has been arrested after a man was killed in a car crash and shooting in North St. Louis County. It happened in a busy intersection in Delwood.
A 23-year-old man has been arrested, and a man who they believe is about 20 years old is dead.
Facts, 88. The internet getting weird these days, bro. The biggest niggas on the internet is starting to do weird shit.
Cars ended up in the middle of...
It's time for a new regime. It's time for the new grade of real niggas to pop up and give niggas real shit. I gotta step my shit up though. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm doing my... Listen, I know nigga, the people that care, nigga. I just started doing my shit at my new shit. I just started doing my shit. Today was a good day. If I have a couple more days like today, nigga,
of the intersection with a lot of damage. We could see shell casings everywhere, and there were a lot of people surrounding the intersection. Some of them appeared to be family and were very emotional after this tragic incident.
Fam, everybody not gone. You see, when it come to robbing people, you damn near putting your life on the line. You don't really know what your results gonna be. It's either a free lick or a free kill. Some people can't wait to use their gun legally and make you an example. And some don't.
Facts, nigga says some people can't wait to use their gun legally and make you an example. Could they call that a free kill?
Damn near putting your life on the line.
I don't call that a free kill because I like to preserve life. Life is precious. Life is precious. I don't want to take nobody from their family. That's why I hope nobody run up on me seeking violence.
Really know what your results gonna be. It's either a free lick or a free kill. Some people can't wait to use their gun legally and make you an example. And some don't even care if they're gun legal. They'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Today we head to a place that have a higher crime rate than the national average. And talk about a young man who was looking sweet driving his SRT on a nice Tuesday evening. And then a jealous individual who possibly knew him or didn't allegedly tried to rob him and get a free lick, but instead he was a free kill, with the incident unfolded on Facebook Live by concerned citizens. Today we go over the details, check out that live, pay our respects, and hopefully serve as a reminder for the next youngin' trying to rob people. With the switch, that can be your last day taking your last breath. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Today we visit St. Louis, Missouri. Known to birth talents like Nelly, Kimora Lee Simmons, and even Sexy Red, St. Louis has become a crime-ridden community that's influenced by the drill rap culture as well, as we covered in many stories throughout the past prove just that. And to give St. Louis some slack, recent studies as of 2025 that the crime is considered low compared to 2024, just halfway through the year. Yet still in 2025, another concerning stat is one of the most lucrative crimes still to this date, stealing cars, especially SRTs with computers.
Hey everybody, it's Tony from SNA, and I got Mike here with me. Mike has this beautiful SRT that they tried to steal, but of course they had the IGLA system and the CompuStar alarm system with drones, so you know they failed. Take a look at it. They came over here. What they always do, they busted the back window, they slide in, they get over here to the passenger side of the vehicle, they yank up the carpet there, and they plug into your car's computer. They tried all that, they tore up his car, and they didn't get the vehicle. So the IGLA system did exactly what it's supposed to do, and the CompuStar. Even though they damaged his vehicle, they did not get away with it. So I'm gonna let Mike tell you what happened.
Alright, so I work my shift, I work at the airport. I come to the parking lot and automatically seeing the window, they yanked the whole window out.
Nigga, what you do at the airport that you got you a SRT in the back? SRT parked it on the parking lot. What you do at the airport, nigga? I know a couple niggas that work at the airport. They only got an SRT Jeep.
It was on the ground. All my coworkers.
Night, my girl Mary. Hope you have a great rest of your evening, my girl. Appreciate you, for real, from the bottom of my heart.
Are saying, damn, I already knew the business, sawed off truck. But I seen the truck there, so I was very happy. Everybody was saying like, oh, they were feeling sorry. But to me, this is my prized possession, the truck. and thanks to you guys, they didn't take it.
So people, if you want to keep your car, talk to Mike. They may have busted his window, they may have tore up his car, but he still has his car. So the IGLA system and the CompuStar system,
and the insurance should pay for all that. Stolen. The insurance should pay for all that fixing.
Exactly.
You got to pay a deductible unless you know the right shop to go to.
Exactly what it's supposed to do. He still has his car the next day. So if you want to keep your car or truck secure, come and see us at SNA Security Specialists. We got.
And the reason they do that is because they selling them, stripping them, or even using them as free cars to do other alleged crimes. And that was the move for a young man with the switch who saw a youngin' from St. Louis who go by the name Mikey G. June 10th, 2025, a little afternoon, Mikey East was driving his red SRT Challenger near the 6100 block of Lucille Avenue. But shortly before he was stopped at a local gas station. He went inside to put his money on his tank. He came back out, pumped the gas, then he got in and proceeds to take off. But little did he know, in the back of his SRT was a 23-year-old unidentified man who had his gun with the switch ready to rob him.
In the back of the car? Like he was in the car in the back seat? This nigga left the car doors open?
He got in and proceeds to take off. But little did he know.
Yeah, the nigga was in the car. He took off. And the nigga was in the car still, so he was in the car.
In the back of his SRT was a 23-year-old unidentified man who had his gun with the switch ready to rob him for his car. But 19-year-old Mikey G had other plans. Instead, he ended up crashing. Then he got out his car, shot the dude allegedly with the Drake, and then took his jacket off, called his mom, said he made a mistake, threw the Draco, and waited for the police.
Damn, nigga caught a body with a Draco. Fuck that nigga had a switch though. That nigga was in your backseat with a switch. That's a legal, bro. That's a legal kill. What are you doing in my vehicle? And you trying to rob me, nigga? That's a legal kill. You had to do that.
As concerned citizens was on the car, but 19 off. But little did he know, in the back of his SRT was a 23-year-old unidentified man who had his gun with the switch ready to rob him.
Unidentified, you about to be unlifed.
For his car. But 19-year-old Mikey G had other plans. Instead, he ended up crashing. Then he got out his car, shout
out to Mikey G, nigga.
The dude allegedly with the Drake.
Nah, shout out to Mikey G. He put in that work. He defended his life. He did what all of us want to do. Get home back to our family.
Then took his jacket off, called his mom, said he made a mistake, threw the Draco, and waited for the police. As concerned citizens was on live, recording the entire scene.
Did he shoot him as they were driving? No, after the crash is when he started shooting. Check on your people, y'all. Check on your people.
So he crashed because dude pulled out Blick, and then he bodied him when they crashed.
Check on your people. To where? Friend.
Hey, this is my truck right here. I gotta move it. No, yeah. Right now it's in the
You better move before they put the tape up. Ooh, we check on your people. Boy said he was riding with his friend, and the friend pulled out a Draco, and he drove off, had an accident, and he shot the shit out of him. Check on your folks.
Ain't no friend. Check on your folks.
Check on your people. Yes, it's real. Live and in color.
Live and in color.
Right here, they still coming. He shot too? I don't know if he got shot. I think he was the one that was shooting. Shit, I don't know. What's up, Rodney? It's always something. Check on your folks. So whoever was in this car, they DOA.
That on the rival, damn. Well, not the driver.
It's one dead and one in the back seat.
What other car?
What other car?
But the driver is alive.
No, he was looking for somebody. Because he came across looking for that baby.
We was at the gas station. Show how
Busy intersection.
They said this is crazy. Another day in St. Louis.
A man has been arrested after a man was killed in a car crash and shooting in North St. Louis County. It happened in a busy intersection in Delwood. 5 News Side's Laura Barcheski's been on this case all afternoon, joins us in the newsroom.
Kelly, the North County Police Cooperative says it started around 3 o'clock this afternoon in the area of West Florissant and Chambers Road, shutting down the road for hours. A worker at a nearby business who wanted to remain anonymous for his own safety says he saw a car hit another one, and one person got out and started shooting at the driver through the windshield. North County Police just confirmed a 23-year-old man has been arrested, and a man who they believe is about 20 years old is dead. The cars ended up in the middle of the intersection with a lot of damage, and we could see shell casings everywhere, and there were a lot of people surrounding the intersection. Some of them appeared to be family and were very emotional after this tragic incident. I talked with one man who was stopping by the gas station nearby about what happened.
It's devastating, you know, and St. Louis is getting so bad that, you know, I think we need guidance for everybody, you know. I don't know what to say. I mean, what do we do?
It's unclear exactly what led up to the shooting at this point, but police say the public is not in danger.
Examples of what not to do is what we talk about almost every day. And I pray some of us learn it in the process from others' mistakes. With so many stories we cover, it seemed like they...
Man, bro. I'm glad the nigga was the person who was trying to be a victim. The person who was a supposed victim came out on top, bro. Free lick or free kill. St. Louis man killed a man trying to rob him for his SRT. So the nigga who was supposed to get robbed ended up bodying the other nigga. Man, you'll get your car back. Insurance will pay for your car, and you'll be good. You know what I'm saying? But you protected your life, and you got back home to your kids and your family, and your mama and your baby mama and your side chicks, everybody. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what's going on, because I ain't really got too many topics, but I do got... Oh, wait, hold up. Before I get to this one, before I get to this, here's why you don't punch a cop. Let's get to this real quick. Joe Budden speaks on Wale pressing Casanet for not knowing him.
So, Joe Budden talked about a moment when Casanet bitches and things of that sort.
Shout out to my nigga Stacy.
At all. So, I don't actually happy on the side boogie.
But Pete, what Joe Budden got to say right here.
So I mean, if he wouldn't have recognized me, listen, my first time ever seeing Casanet in person was in Starlets. He was with A Boogie, I was on the side boogie doing my A Boogie. That's not you, she here.
She be in the strip club with you, nigga. You ain't gotta worry about your girl. Your girl be in the strip club with you. I watched Pie Wives. She said you like to take something nice home from the strip club and let your girl and her do they thing while you get your Diddy on in the corner. Like we can't call you a cuck because you like to watch your girl with another girl. You like to watch your girl with another girl. I'm hoping you get involved at some point. I don't know, because I would get involved at some point. But watching them is amazing as well. But I gotta get them involved at some point. But either way,
I had no idea who I was. There you go. My A Boogie.
Joe Budden and his girl got a special relationship. They got a great relationship where I guess his girl like girls too. And she get to pick a girl, or he get to pick a girl, and he get to watch them do their thing. Him and his girl do their thing. The girl and the girl he like allegedly do their thing, and he whack off while he watch it. But so I'm sure he joins in. Like, nigga, you a rich ass nigga. You better be joining in. You better be enjoying it, nigga. I guess if you just like watching, you like watching. I'm not that type of nigga. I gotta join in at some point. Maybe not every time.
That's not you, she here. He had no idea who I was. There you go. I wasn't offended. Right. I was actually happy because my A Boogie, what I was doing at the time.
You ain't need that.
Not at all. So this was just a funny moment.
Was Wale offended?
Yes.
Well, how do we know that?
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Wale. I love Wale. Wale is a great rapper. But damn, bro, the way he responded to this shit was whack. Like, bro, he walked up to Kai and said, yo, the way this shit is making me look is crazy. Like, bro, you should have just took that to the chin, nigga. This to the internet. The internet gonna do what the internet do. Everybody who know Wale gonna vouch for Wale. I was on there saying like, yo, bro, Kai not knowing who Wale is crazy. But also, Wale walking up to Kai and approaching him for not knowing who he is also crazy. Like, that's crazy, Wale. Like, what you mean you gonna impress the nigga for not knowing who you are? Like, nigga, it is what it is. You ain't really been too out there in the last couple years. Kai's a recent streamer. He paying attention to what's viral recently. You know what I mean? So he don't know about you. It's all good. I feel like it's crazy for him to be like a nigga who be reacting to music, and music people be sending like requests to get him to react to their music. He don't actually know music. But hey, he a young boy, bro. Wale, you was kind of a couple years ago. You know what I mean?
But
I fuck with you, Wale, but you ain't dropped no music recently. That's a fact.
Because
I spoke to him.
Oh, okay. I
That's
didn't
how
know
I
if
know
he'd
he
like
was
if he'd said something publicly.
So he did say something.
I missed it. Okay.
Oh, well, let me play it for you right here.
Oh, okay.
This was when, now, Kai Cenat, first of all, is doing so great.
Yeah. Amazing.
Like.
Amazing, Joe.
He's out of here.
Yeah.
So that's another reason you cannot know. He's out of here. If you not Aiden Ross.
Of course, 88 said in the chat, Kai Wale with the greater sign. Yeah, Kai definitely, nigga, Kai's a streamer though. You can't compare. Wale's an amazing artist, bro. Wale's an amazing artist. That's a fact. Wale got songs that I rock to. Songs that like ain't even like songs that y'all probably know. These is like cuts from his albums and shit that I fuck with. I really fuck with Wale heavily. The way I fuck with J. Cole, I fuck with Wale. But lately he ain't been dropping nothing crazy for Kai to be like, oh, that's Wale, to know his face immediately. You know what I mean?
What's that little nigga flipper? Speed, the nigga always flipping around.
Yeah, Speed
always
Diddy.
Like,
amazing, Joe.
He's out of here.
Yeah.
So that's another reason you cannot know. He's out of here. If you not Aiden Ross, what's that little nigga flipper? Speed, the nigga always flipping around.
Yeah, Speed
always
DDG.
If you're not them,
Dave Frost.
Yeah, they got the whole world over
so
there.
Kai Cenat is talking big business to Snoop after the awards. Hey man, we gonna get together. Got some plans. Wale comes right over there. Let me play it.
That shit making me look crazy right now. What? That's making me look crazy. The exchange that we had in the hallway is my bad, bro. I mean,
Damn, he don't got the. Come on, Brody. I need you to have the actual video of it. Only the Joe Budden shit was copyrighted. Hold up. I got you right now. I'm going to show you the Kai Cenat BET Awards Wale. I got you right now. Kai Cenat. Maybe this is it right here.
What's poppin'?
Hold on. Maybe he got it. Shout out to Hello Usain.
I'm going to go on a tangent.
Yassine.
I might save the tangent. You know, he has a good interact in the beginning. While I was watching, like, of course, spamming it. Hey, you don't know that? He's like, oh, what he do?
Damn, what a video. He ain't got the clip? Oh, it must be copyrighted. Niggas ain't got the clip.
Before I watch the clip.
Nigga must be copyrighted. Let me see. Wale Kai Cenat BET Awards. Okay, let me just see if they got the moment. All right.
Yo, this is the awards, and it seems like rapper Wale.
Yo, it must be copyrighted because nobody. Smash, bro. They got it. They got the first one. They got the first moment. This is when Kai Cenat met him the first time.
Nintendo Switch. What you playing on your? What up, Rusky? You good? What you playing on your?
Wale, music artist Wale. Everybody should know Wale. I ain't gonna lie. If you a music nigga, you fuck with music, you like music, you been liking music all your life, because a nigga like me been liking music all my life, hip hop, rap specifically. You know what I mean? So if you like music, you should know who Wale is. I ain't gonna lie. But that's because my age. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas who like, I think Kyle like what, 25, 23, 22? Kyle like 23 or some shit like that. Like, he might not know who Wale is. I don't know.
Nintendo Switch. Smash, bro. I'll beat you. Alright, gang.
He didn't know. He just spoke to Wale. Meanwhile, a nigga like me, if I ran into Wale, I'd be dumb hype. If I went, not hype, because I'm not going to be a fanboy. But if I ran into Wale, I'm like, oh, Wale? Oh, shit. Yo, I rocking with you in high school, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was rocking with Wale in high school. Wale had music that I remember in high school that I connect to, that I still play. I rock with Wale. I got so many songs that I like from Wale that I couldn't even give you a list. No funny shit. The list is long. It's at least 15 songs that I fuck with.
Chad, does anybody have the Nintendo Switch? You're not even a Nintendo Switch type. Nah, me neither. I ain't gonna lie.
You think that was a regular nigga? The whole chat saying Wale.
But I heard it was like crazy though. I heard it was crazy, bro. Wale. Oh my God, that was somebody crazy.
Nigga said Wale. Oh my God, that was somebody crazy. Shout out to Kai for being young, man. Kai's a young nigga, bro. He only thinking about what's the new and popping right now. Kai's only around the new and popping. Kai is new and popping. He only around and reacting and thinking about the new and popping right now. That's true.
Hey, the whole chat knows him.
Wale,
what he do?
I'm not gonna lie.
What he do is crazy.
What he do is crazy.
Nah, what exactly? Like, bro, the nigga narrating this shit said it. What he do is crazy, bro. Like, damn, how old are you, bro? That's when you realize, like, yo, Kai is really a kid. Like, he really like 20 or something like that. Like, he really a kid. Like, he like 20. He don't know who Wale is. You know what I mean? Like, he know drill rap and shit. Like, he know Nicki Minaj because she Nicki. But other than that, he wouldn't know Nicki Minaj. He don't know people of Nicki Minaj realm, age-ish, when she put out music when she first put out music, all the people who was putting out music when Nicki Minaj first put out music. Like, he don't know all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Wale is just low-key. Well, not really. He's teaming up with Snoop. Wale is just low-key. Yeah, but Snoop is Snoop, bro. Snoop is a fucking legend. I mean, like, Snoop is an international star. Everybody knows Snoop. Nobody knows Snoop.
Rap.
Oh, word.
Listen, if Kai didn't know Snoop, we might have to be like, yo, evaluate if it's Kai playing. If Kai didn't know Snoop. Kai knows Snoop.
Lotus Flower Bomb is on or something?
Oh, shit. Wale. I smell good. Wait, so what they doing?
That was definitely not a W in the chat. And everyone is going crazy because they can't imagine how Kai Cenat doesn't know who Wale is. And to be fair, I mean, Kai Cenat is pretty young. And obviously, Wale...
Now, I was trying to show love to my nigga Stacy's video. Where's Stacy at? I was trying to show love to my nigga Stacy video. Man, where's that? Did I kill it? My bad. I must have extended my nigga still up. I got you. Let me go back. Ain't nothing to go back. Let me get my nigga. Yeah, I'm Stacy in the building.
I mean, they running with it, but we'll talk later. What? That's making me look crazy. The exchange that we had in the hallway.
Got some plans.
Damn, so I still didn't show y'all niggas the BET award moment, huh? I guess it must be copyrighted, bro.
Wale comes right over there. Let me play it.
That shit making me look crazy right now. Just letting you know. What? That's making me look crazy. The exchange that we had in the hallway is.
Nigga said, I'm about to say you tweaking, nigga. Wale was not born in no 1964, 1984. That sound about right. He 80s, baby.
Oh, my bad, bro.
Early
I mean,
80s.
they running with it, but we'll talk later. You came here all blue.
I was that
didn't help.
That didn't help at all.
Yeah, that didn't help at all. That's what I said. Why would Wale walk up to the nigga and say, that clip make me look crazy? Bro, just take it, bro. He didn't know who you was, and it is what it is, bro. If you feel like if you feel comfort within you, bro, if you feel like you good, you that nigga, before you seen Kai that day, you was that nigga. If you never saw that, if you never ran into Kai that day, you was that nigga. Then why do it matter? The fact that you ran into Kai and he didn't know who you was, and then the comments are saying Kai not knowing who Wale is crazy. If that bothers you, it's like, I understand how it might bother you. You're like, damn, Kai don't know who I am? That might give you a reality check. Like, damn, Kai don't know who I am? I might gotta, like, pop out and show niggas. Like, I might gotta, like, get out there on these niggas. Like, I might gotta really get out there and redo my shit because niggas don't know me no more. Like, it might make you want to drop a hit song right now. So Kai gotta know you. You feel me? Type shit.
I don't think he even knew that dude was strict. Like,
well,
I don't know.
Well, then that's
part of not knowing.
That's part of the problem. Like, we can't be mad at Kai Cenat for not knowing who we are, and we don't know who he is.
Yeah.
If you know who he is, then you know that camera's on.
Exactly.
24/7. And if you're not familiar with that, then you maybe not all the way familiar with what he does. The same way he isn't with you. There is a disconnect.
Yes. Yeah.
I laughed at this because Casanat still was talking to him like a fan. He
Like,
still
yo,
was like,
your game. Like, what game you got on your motherfucker? He ain't asked the nigga, like, yo, why we ain't getting no new music, bro? Like, where's the new music, Wale? Like, what's going on, bro? Where's the new music? You ain't dropped since like 2021 or something. Like, you ain't dropped an album in a long time, Wale. What's up? Like, why he ain't, like, I would have asked about new music. I would have pressed for the fans. 'Cause I know it's fans that I like Wale, and I know it's fans that like Wale even more than me. That would want me to ask, like, yo, where the new music? You ain't dropping a minute. Like, we love you. You got a lot of hits. And I just actually started going through my memory bank, start naming some songs that I love from a nigga and be like, yo, bro, we need some music.
No. You think so? No, that's just how he. So he just no.
Bro, I literally said it. What I said 2020, what I said 2022. I said sometime around there, and I knew it because I listened to Wale. I love Wale music.
Let me play it again.
I don't
even his low key shit that a lot of niggas don't know.
I think he really.
Shout out to my nigga Slato, my nigga Mike. Me and Mike love Wale.
Remember?
Yeah, he's not. There's so many things going on. That's just how he tries to be kind to everyone. He's just a kind guy. Yo, salute. He doesn't try to come off disrespectful at all.
I agree with that. I don't think he intentionally was trying to play Wale.
God,
I'm not saying that.
I don't think so.
I think that honestly, from Wale sitting up there and just kind of listening to him, he has some real PTSD from like a lot of the exchanges that he's had through this industry. Like,
so do we.
I get it, but it's.
But bro, that was a bad way to react to that. I said 2021. Wale last album was 20. Nah, you said nigga, that's correct. 2021, nigga. I said the right joint. Alright, okay. See, even when I'm feeling good on this bitch, I had a little beer and a little shot, and I'm still feeling good. I mean, I'm still on point.
Unhealed.
That's
just kind of what I process.
Man, you ain't healed.
Yeah, man, straight up, dog. When I talked about a situation you guys gonna hear, I thought there was no way that Wale did not know that they were actually streaming. It's no way that he didn't know that they were actually streaming. So
damn, Wale didn't know it was on stream. Wale didn't know it was live. But does it really matter? Wale didn't do much but respond to a couple questions like, oh, your Twitch. I mean, your PSP or whatever, the DS or whatever.
I thought that was weird as hell on his part to go up and speak into the microphone and make the situation even worse. Peep this clip from my live stream right here, dog. Now, Wale had this interesting interaction with Casanat, and this right here has been going crazy viral. Peep this shit real quick.
What up, broski?
Nah, Wale knew who Kai was. Wale said, what's up, Kai? So Wale knew who Kai was. How you don't know he live streaming, though? If you know who Kai is, bro, you know he live streaming. Why this Stacey guy don't help us out some? How he gonna help us? Shit. How you gonna help us, man? I gotta help myself, bro, before anybody can help me. Shout out to Stacey, though. I fuck with Stacey.
You good? What you playing on your Nintendo Switch? Smash. Smash, bro? I'll beat you. Alright, gang. Chat, does anybody have the Nintendo Switch? You're not even a Nintendo Switch type of nigga. Nah, me neither.
See, he didn't know who Wale was at all, bro. Look, the chat, Wale. The bottom chat not talking about Wale, is they?
I ain't gonna lie. But I heard it was like...
Oh, it's this chat. Only this chat right here. This chat right here is Stacey chat, I think.
Crazy, though.
Look, yeah, Cat, Wale. No, yes. Maybe some collabs. We were supposed to jump on live the other day. He said something that happened with his, personal situation. We were supposed to jump on live the other day, though. Remember when he had jumped in the chat? So hopefully we get one soon.
I heard it was crazy.
But bro, don't worry. We gonna just drop. We gonna just keep on dropping. You feel me? We gonna just keep on dropping. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make sure we dropping videos too, not just live videos. We gonna make sure we dropping a video or two every day. Just getting the algorithm, whatever the main topic is. Make sure I get my sauce on it. I give my real raw deal. People seem to like when I give my real raw deal takes on shit. So I'm gonna keep on doing that in my little short videos. Not short, but like, the 20-minute or less videos. And we're gonna do that.
People chat going crazy up there saying, Wale.
Easy, bro.
Wally. Oh my God, that was somebody crazy. Hey, the whole chat knows him.
Wale.
Wale? What he do?
Rap.
Oh, word.
Look, his whole chat is saying Wale. The whole chat, no, that, nah. This is crazy because this means people Kai age, because I assume the people in Kai live chat is his age or younger. They know who Wale is. You need to promote the lives on some of them videos. Some got 4K-ish. Which you need to promote them. Alright, copy. You right.
Like Lotus Flower Bomb is on or something?
Oh.
Now, when stuff like this happen, I ain't gonna lie, I feel old as and I ain't even old like that. Like I told y'all before, I'm FYN, I'm big bruh. I'm not unk yet. I'm nowhere near unk level yet. This right here make a nigga feel like an unk though. But I'm like, damn, bro, how you don't know Wale?
Nah, I said the same thing. How you don't know Wale, bro? Not knowing Wale is crazy. Like, bro, he's like J. Cole. He with J. Cole and them. You know what I'm saying?
I don't get mad at I feel.
My boy said, I see A watching, wish they would interact with it. You know how that go, bro. You know how that shit go.
Sorry for him.
Yo, listen, if you in the views, please pop into the chat. Why not? Like the video, talk to us, and let us know if you got a topic you want to see me react to, man. We here.
Because, nigga, were you really that sheltered? And I know a lot of people, their parents did a great job.
I'll be right back. I'm going to run to the restroom.
From sheltering them from secular things. Like, you probably was listening to a lot of church music. Probably some Donnie McClurkin. What the name? Donnie McClurkin? The McClurkin nigga.
That's making me look crazy.
This nigga was the old head because